Hey everyone, it's Bill from Crooked Acres. Welcome back to the Homestead. So it's been a few weeks since I put out a video. Honestly, it's January, well now February in Western New York. There's not a whole lot going on homestead wise. So I haven't had a whole lot to film. We've also had a little bit of a run of bad luck here over the last couple 3 weeks. I mean, nothing too crazy, but we got hit by back-to-back storms. Winter Storm Izzy, I put a video out on that. We got well over 2 feet of snow in about 24 hours. So we had to dig out from that. And then just last week we got hit again. I don't know if you can see the snow piles of the driveway behind us, but we got 15 inches overnight. Spent the next day clearing the driveway for that. But today it's about 20 degrees. We got brilliant sunshine out here, so it's not too bad. So we had the 2 storms back to back. COVID hit the house. I got it, my wife got it, we all got it. So that knocked us down for a few days. It actually wasn't too bad for us, luckily. So we got through that. Got a bum knee that I found out tore the meniscus in my knee. But again, I'm gonna survive, and I'll be no further wear for the worse. But those are just a couple minor setbacks. But again, it's January. Well, now it's February, but there's not a whole lot going on. But I thought I'd show you around. And then I got some new hay I'm gonna give to the chickens. They're not real fond of the snow, so I'm gonna lay some hay down so they can come out of their coop. They've been hiding in there. And yeah, I'll show you around a little bit outside with all the snow we've got. And then I'm gonna take you inside, and we have been doing a lot of planning for next year. We've got a lot of exciting stuff already lined up, and I'll show you everything and tell you everything when we get in there. Stay tuned. So I hope this video does it justice, but you can see the snow piles as I walk down the driveway. Now we're located in an area that doesn't predominantly get a ton of lake effect snow. That's a little south of us. They get hammered with that. But this year we've gotten 2 big, just general snowstorms that have worked across the whole country and hit us. So you can see the piles. Some of these piles are about 4, maybe even 5 feet tall. And I use a tractor to clear the driveway, so I actually push down on them with the bucket to compact them so they don't get too high. So that's very high compacted snow. And there's, taking a look down the road here. But to give you a look, and I know the sun's right here, but that's shooting down the driveway. You can see these piles are fairly massive, and like I said, they're compact as can be because I pushed them down with the bucket of the tractor as I loaded it up. So yeah, we've got a considerable amount of snow here, but it is pretty and it is calm. You can see out and when there's no wind like today, it's actually not too bad. So I just threw down some new hay for them, for my layers. They've been up in their coop now for a couple days. They don't like to come out in the snow. They're not big fans. I threw some hay up there, try to lure them out. I did shovel this out the other day. As you can see, there's the giant snow pile that's still in the coop, but nothing I can do to get out of it for now. So they got this area to roam. So I got a couple apples that have went bad in the house. I'm going to throw out here for them. They absolutely love these. They will come out and eat these, hopefully, to try and draw them out. But I had a bunch. I've been bringing out a couple each day, and they seem to love them. So, well, that didn't take long. They're down, and they'll peck away at them, and kind of like a little midwinter treat for them. And even though they went bad for us, they'll still be used for something. All right, they're coming out. I guess all it took was a couple apples. So it'll take them a little while to peck away at those, but they enjoy them. Here they all come. It only took one to draw them all out. Got 9 total. We are going to pick up a few more this spring. I don't know, 3 to 6, something like that. So, yeah. So as I try to unload the other bale and a half from the tractor here, here's my silly barn cats. They are all over it. Yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to get off that because I'm moving it. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the shed. Sorry, Melania, Sonny. A few videos ago, I did a video on building this little outbuilding back here by my chickens and where I raise my turkeys and that. And I haven't even put anything in it yet because winter happened. But I'm storing the hay in here, which is very convenient because it's right here. But we'll get this filled up in the spring, I'm sure. But I wanted to show you that it was done, and it's great having it right here. I don't know if I've shown Stella on too many videos. She's our English Mastiff. She's 7 years old, and yes, she's about 170 pounds, and she can take food right off the table without even jumping, because she is that tall. She's a big dog, but she's a big baby. She loves playing out here in the snow. She just loves it. So she's out here messing around with me today. But yeah, that's Stella. All right, so I came back in the house from outside. I had enough out there. Like I said, it's not terrible out there. There's just not a whole lot to do. So I'm going to give you guys some updates on what we've got planned for this spring and summer on the homestead. We're quite excited about a bunch of it, and I'll share with you what the plans are. So first thing is the garden. I have already ordered and received all my seeds that I'm going to need for this spring. I like to do that early. I like to get that done in January so I don't have to deal with any outages or shortages or whatever and then not be able to get what I want. So we've got a bunch of new stuff that we're going to try this year, stuff that we haven't done in the past or stuff that we haven't been successful with in the past, and we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go over a few of them with you. Now, I ordered my seeds from 2 different companies. I ordered from Haas Seeds. I've used them for a couple years now. I've had great success with their products, so I continue to use them. The other company that we ordered from this year, and it's for the first time, is Baker Creek. I've read a lot, I've heard a lot of good things about them, so we're going to try their seeds. I've used Burpee seeds in the past. I still have some left over from last year that I will use. There's a lot of different seed providers out there. There's probably not much difference. It's personal preference, really, whatever you like or whatever your goals are. So, but let me go over a few new things that we're going to put in the garden this year for the first time, or try again. So the first thing is onions. I have never, ever, ever been successful growing onions. I've tried several times. I've never been successful. So this winter I spent a whole bunch of time researching, reading, watching videos. I think I finally nailed down what I'm doing incorrectly with onions. So I purchased these sweet onion seeds from Baker's Creek. They're long day onions, which fit my climate, and we're going to give them another go round. If I'm not successful this year, I'm done with onions. I'll be an onion buyer, not an onion grower. So we're going to give them one last try. This year also we're going to try broccoli and cauliflower. I have not done these in many years. The last time I grew these, I got great big plants but no heads. So again, I've done a little bit of reading. I think I may have these, I have some ideas on what I may have done wrong. So we're going to plant these, we're going to give them a shot, we're going to see what happens. These are a cold weather crop along with the onions, so we're going to get them started indoors probably right around March 1st. So in a perfect scenario, I can get them outside mid-April-ish, again, depending on the weather. But that's that. The other cold weather crop we got is Brussels sprouts. We have grown these in the past. We've had some mild success with them. We didn't grow them this last year, so I don't know why we didn't. We just didn't. So we're going to bring them back this year and grow these once again. Cabbage. We've grown cabbage with success in the past, never had any problems, but we're going to try a red cabbage this year. We always grew the green heads. They grew great, but we're going to try a red cabbage this year. Also new to the garden is lettuce. I've never grown lettuce. From what I understand, it's fairly easy to grow. I don't know why I've never tried it, but I'm going to put some out this year so we can have some fresh salads during the summer. Also, from what I understand, is very easy to grow is dill. We've never grown our own dill. Last year we did some dill pickles, canned some up, and we had to purchase the dill because we didn't have any. So this year we've got our own dill seeds. They'll come up every year, and we've also got some pickling cucumbers that will grow. So we'll have everything we need for doing that. Last year we grew watermelons really successfully. They were great, especially in a northern climate. We were pretty happy with what we got. So this year we're going to try cantaloupes. We are going to grow watermelons again, but we're going to try cantaloupes. I did some research for the best type to try in the northern climate, so this is what we're going to try from Haas Seeds. I'm not a big fan of cantaloupe. I actually don't like it at all. But Mrs. Crooked Acres, Tracy, she likes the cantaloupe. She eats a bunch of it. So if we get a few plants that produce some cantaloupes, that'll be great. We'll see. The last new thing to the garden is, we always grow tomatoes, but this past year we made up a bunch of spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce, and we thought we had a ton of it canned for the winter. Well, we're out already, and we've been out for several weeks already. We didn't make nearly enough. So this coming summer, we're going to grow a paste tomato specifically for making sauce and canning sauce. I got these Amish paste tomato seeds from Baker's Creek. They're supposed to not have too many seeds in them, so you don't really have to de-seed them for your sauce or any of that. So we're going to grow those. I don't see why they wouldn't grow, but yeah, so that's going to be new to the garden, so we have that. Also this year we're going to put in a big flower garden area on the other side of our property. We've got sunflowers, basic sunflowers. Tracy bought some chocolate cherry sunflower seeds. We've got some lavender seeds. She's got some daisy seeds. I don't know exactly how she's going to plant them or what her plans are, but we're going to have a big flower area over there that we can see or do whatever we need to do with. So that's that. Like I said, we're going to be getting these seeds started, at least the cold weather ones, right around March 1st here. Peppers and tomatoes will probably wait. Peppers maybe mid-March, tomatoes maybe 1st of April. This is what I use to start my seeds in. These seed starting greenhouse kits from Jiffy. I love these things. They work great. The whole product I can't say enough about, and I'm not sponsored or I don't get any money from Jiffy whatsoever. So, but these have worked outstanding for me. They do run about $9 a piece, depending on where you get them, $8 to $9. They're 72 cell. They're easy to use, and like I said, the seeds seem to germinate outstanding in them. I use these for almost all my seed starting, except for maybe a couple different things. But once we get to starting our seeds and do that, we'll do videos on that, and we'll show you exactly how we do it. So that's coming down the tracks. But yeah, again, I buy these early. I get them as soon as I see them in the stores because these things sell out, and I've been caught holding the bag in the past. So if you're going to use this sort of stuff, whatever you're going to use, get it now and just set it aside until you need it. Because if you wait till March, end of April, end of March, April-ish, you're taking the chance you may not get it. So get all your stuff now, and just set it aside till the time's right. So that's the plans for the garden. All right, so had a small battery malfunction there, so I apologize for that. But the second thing I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on was our plans for our animals for this spring and summer. I have reached out to our poultry provider. I'm waiting for a call back. He should be getting back to me pretty soon. He's pretty good about that. But we're going to order 100 Cornish cross chickens for May. Usually right around the middle of May is when we'll get those. They will go to butcher that first week in July, right in that area. And then we're thinking we're going to do another batch of meat birds, again Cornish cross, maybe end of August, early September, get those. And the reason we're doing 2 batches this year is I've got some interest in people wanting to purchase chickens from us, and I want to make sure that we have enough for our own use outside of that. The second thing is the turkeys. Turkeys will be arriving middle of July-ish. We're getting 12 birds this year. Last year we only did 8. Again, I've got a little increase in people wanting to purchase from us. I want to make sure we have a few for us left over. And turkeys can be fragile. You can lose 1 or 2 birds. So I want to make sure we have enough. So we're going to go with 12 chicks. Again, those will come middle of July-ish, and obviously they'll go to butcher right before Thanksgiving. The last thing, the newest thing, and probably the thing I'm most excited about is the pigs. We're planning on bringing pigs onto the homestead this year. I talked to the pig supplier yesterday. They will have pigs available for us maybe as early as the first week of March. I was hoping for a little later, so I'm going to talk to them, see maybe if they can hold them a week or 2. Here's the issue we're having. I didn't build the pig pen in the fall like I hoped I would have, or I should have now in hindsight. And the ground's frozen, obviously, so I can't pound T-posts into the ground to make a pig pen when the ground's frozen solid. So I need a small thaw to thaw the ground out at least a little bit. Hopefully that'll happen in early March and I can get that put together. If not, I think we're gonna have to play it by ear. I can put piglets, if they were small, in where I kept my turkeys last year. That would probably buy me a couple, 3 weeks maybe, depending on how big they got, how quick, until I moved them out to the bigger pen. So that's a thought I had, but I'm going to talk to the breeder once again and see maybe if they can even hold them an extra week or 2. Again, it's going to be all weather dependent, but obviously I got to get the pen built to put the pigs in it. I've already talked to the butcher. I've got the butcher all lined up for later in the fall. When they're ready to go to butcher, he's got open dates. So everything's in place for getting this to happen. It's just getting the weather to break a little bit and getting the exact dates on when these pigs are going to be available to us. So we've got the chickens coming, we've got the turkeys coming, we've got the pigs coming. It's going to be an exciting spring, an exciting summer, lots of work, but very fulfilling. It's, we're looking forward to doing it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's the updates. That's what we got planned for this year. Obviously, we'll make videos along the way as we do each of these things. But if you like the videos, please hit like, please hit the subscribe button. Quickly, I noticed that about 80% of the people that watch our videos don't subscribe to the channel. So if you could, go ahead, please hit the subscribe button. Yeah, if you got any comments, leave them. I'd love to read the comments to see what people like about the videos or don't like about the videos or questions that they have. I try to answer every single one. So go ahead and leave some comments if you'd like. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.